Question for Magenta. Magenta, I had a friend tell me the other day that burning sage opens portals and invites dark entities in. Now, this is the first time I've heard anything negative about burning sage. It's thrown me a bit because I burn sage. Everyone I know burns sage. However, my friend is a strong medium, so I didn't want to just dismiss it without giving it some thought. And here is my reply. Actually, it is the opposite, although I can understand why a medium might think portals are being opened, and I will explain this in a response to another question in a minute. Sage clears negative energy from the home space, or any space. It absolutely does not open portals to allow negative entities in. However, I will explain further when I respond to this other question. So I have another question on the same topic. Magenta, it's not about the sage. It's not about crystals or sound bowls or any other tool that is common in New Age circles. That's why it's so easy for some people to make fun of New Age spiritual people, because some of them depend so much on these tools. And here is my reply to this. We do not need tools. So I agree with you. All we need is within. However, tools are an externalized presentation of what we have within and what we are within. So if they come into our lives through synchronicity and through magic, then they will reinforce and strengthen and amplify all that we are and our intentions for the venture or experience that we are moving through. And another question in this same subject matter. Magenta, tools have power simply by the collective belief and thought form created. If millions of people believe a tool or item will clear negative energy or charge it with positive, then it will. The energy of millions of people's beliefs create the power, and you can see the effect of that power in religions. So if some people need or want these tools to be an extension of their inner power, then so be it. There's no right or wrong here. So that was more of a statement than a question, but here is my response. This is all true, but tools go beyond belief. They hold their own energy and power, which is activated by the user of the tool. So it's the tool and the user together as one that creates the power. The strongest relationship will be, therefore, between the individual who has no beliefs and the tool used. Then pure flow is created. Beliefs influence, and that is a positive thing, but can also be negative. It is 0 point energy that is created when knowing, allowing, and intention replace belief. So I'll repeat that. It is 0 point energy that is created when knowing, allowing, and intention replace belief. And here is another question. Magenta, I have heard that in some circumstances, burning sage can cause the paranormal activity to heighten. What do you think is the cause of that? My reply. If you try to make something leave that does not want to leave, then it will attempt to resist. This is the external manifestation of many internal movements, such as the elimination of parasites from the physical body, or indeed the planet or galaxy. It must be done with great care, attention, expertise, and patience. The person holding the smudge stick is as significant as the sage itself. And I will repeat that again. the person holding the smudge stick is as significant as the sage itself. And here is another question, and this is where I go into the information about why a medium would think sage is opening a portal to negative entities. Magenta, a friend of mine, is struggling with how down she feels inside her house. She doesn't work with energy. She doesn't talk about these things, but I offered to send some clearing energy to her. However, after what you just said, could I be stirring up a hornet's nest for her if I send clearing energy and whatever energies are there don't want to leave? So here is my reply. No, it doesn't work like that. If sage smudging is causing paranormal activity, then the reason is because entities or energies are in resistance to the smudging. It does not mean the smudging is not working or that it opened a portal to negative entities. This is why mediums or psychics might think a portal is being opened, because they sense this surge in paranormal activity. But in actuality, it is the resistance to leaving that is the issue. It means the smudging is working, not that it is creating the gateway for parasitic lower demonic forms to come in. It's their resistance to moving through the gateway and leaving that's been opened for them to leave. The gateway has been opened for them to leave. And that gateway looks the same, whether it's a gateway for entities to come in or to move out. But a gateway created with sage works on a one-way system, and that is out of the space, not into the space. Because sage is a clearing of space. It doesn't bring things into space, it moves things out of space. Sage is highly potent and highly magical, and it should be used with deep reverence and understanding and respect of its power. So if you are sending clearing energy to your friend, with her permission, I might add, then this is a wonderful healing gift for her, and it will ultimately always have a positive outcome. However, I must add, all detoxification, clearing and releasing has a reaction to it, depending on the level of toxicity or negative energy in the first place. So that doesn't mean you should never detox or clear. You absolutely should do so, as that is the human journey. It's really interesting that these questions are coming up today as we enter into a clearing, releasing phase, beginning today on the 14th of May. I say today as the 14th of May is the day that I wrote this post on social media, but I actually recorded this video on the 16th of May. So I've asked the 9 to comment on this time period, beginning May 14th, 2023, and moving through the rest of the month of May and shifting around May 26th into a different pattern. And this is what the 9 said. So I shall hand over to the 9 for the rest of this video. Thank you for listening. And here are the 9. Through the eclipse portal moves the cycles of time and space. And within your social time sector, it is as a cloud or haze of plasma mist, held in place for the eclipse portal as a shadow stepping, allowing for a focus upon the ascension trajectory. The moving of this plasma ribbon, or cosmic curtain, known to so many of you as the veil, ebbs and flows in cyclical motion, holding place and space for the eclipse portals of day and night, and the resulting crownings of the King of the Sun and Queen of the Moon as initiations and anointings of Merkaba ascension trajectory movements being created and experienced. On or around the date you call May 14th, 2023, there is a clearing of this cosmic curtain, allowing for clear skies and a wider trajectory of manifestation for this period, ignited or jump-started by the eclipses. This is a moment of renewal through deep cleansing, releasing of that which no longer serves on all levels, that which you may know as toxicity or build-up of unwanted baggage. You are in tune to lighten the load. Hence, many of you will be drawn to the physical or spiritual detox, the social network or social media detox, or the detox of the environment, improving and cleansing the space, or all of these. Your quest regarding the smudging of the sage is therefore most topical, for this herb as a tea, as a brew, as an infusion, can be consumed by the free-flowing individual aligned with it. For this is the reason for the lightening of the load, the cleansing, and the detox of self and space within multidimensionality. It is to allow flow, moving you through the peak moment of the new Earth trajectory of the summer solstice, June 21st, 2023, into the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of August, 2023. Flow allows for the creation of blue star fire, quantum convergence charge, and thus momentum as you climb the twin peaks of the solstice and the Lionsgate, which shall reach heights within your year of 2023 not yet known within your earthly trajectory or planetary system, as the third dimensional physical realm changes form beyond recognition of what once was for the unaware. You, the aware ones, are the thread of consistency for those who find themselves lost without anchor as the ship at sea at this time. You, star seeds of Gaia, are the anchors and the ports and the islands where they may dock and find safety. Why? It is because you are the bearers of truth, as thus shall be shown and discovered by those who choose to step out of the old system and look for a new way into the light. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. I am just so happy to be able to announce to you that my new book is available. The Diamond Codex and the Quartz Key, accessing the accelerated Stargate system through crystalline transformation of the genetic code. What does it mean to transmute one's DNA from carbon-based to crystalline within the context of spiritual enlightenment and physiological evolution? Practical templates for photonic light gene expression, alchemical unification, and light body activation are provided within this channeled transmission, delivering this codex at a time within humanity's awakening and expansion when synchronicity is abundant. The mysteries of the accelerated Stargate system as an intelligent living infinity structure call the starseeds of Earth to remember why they are incarnated here and what they came here to do. The downloads, epiphanies, and realizations that will organically come to each starseed as they immerse themselves within this sacred text are catalysts for those memories. Introducing Dreamwalker, the story, presented through my interdimensional dialogue with the monadic light structure that is the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. This book has been such an absolute delight and joy to transcribe from the 9, and I truly hope you enjoy reading it. Available in paperback, hardcover, and Kindle.